With Gears of War E-Day approaching, I decided to take the time and rank the Gears of War franchise from C rank to S plus rank, because I won't put a D rank because there's not any game that I think is worth of a D tier, but at the very set time, I can't put 2 games at A tier and then put one at S tier because the games are really good. Starting off with number 1, I'm going to put Gears of War, OG Gears of War 2006, 2005. I think it came out 2006. I could be wrong. S tier. I think Gears of War is one of the best experiences ever that you'll ever have on a 360 console. And that was the era of 360 that Unreal Engine 3 pushed to fight the PlayStation 3 when the console wars was really big back in the day. And I think Gears of War is just one of the staples of the franchise, especially the very first game. Gears of War 2. I'm going to put Gears of War 2 at plus because the formula back in those days, and even today when going back and playing these games, Gears of War 2 improves on what Gears of War 1 does, multiplayer and single player. So you have a better experience than 1, but at the very set time, it's not necessarily saying that Gears of War OG is bad. I think Gears of War 3 is the peak of the Gears of War franchise, and I don't think we've gotten to that point ever again. I hope that E-Day actually gets to that point, but I think Gears of War 3 will forever be one of the best experiences you can ever get. This is where it gets tricky. Gears of War 4 I'm going to put at B tier, and I'm taking the campaign and I'm taking the multiplayer into consideration. They screwed up a lot with the multiplayer, and when I say a lot, because due to the fact that I've seen some developer diaries where they tuned the Nashers so much to a point where it was just inconsistent all around the board until they made competitive, and then they made core Nashers, then they made active reloads become a thing without even having to use ammo, then it was on a cooldown. I just think Gears of War 4 was a mess, and they were experimenting with changing things up, but there were some really good introductions to some new weapons that it's good. Gears of War 5, I guess I could put Gears of 5 at A tier. It's slightly better than 4, and there are some people that can be contradictive and say, well, 4 is better than 5. 5 actually screwed it up, but they had to tie in the story somehow with 5. You can guess and say, well, 4 is better than 5, 5 is better than 4. That's just my opinion. Gears of War Judgment, easily the worst in the series. I guess the story's good, but the multiplayer, I give them props for trying to go to different levels to try to change it up and see how it is, but don't ever do that again, what the OG games had. Gears of War Tactics, I'm gonna put that A tier. I'm not too much of a XCOM type of fan, but I've watched playthroughs of it, and I think it's a decent game. It's a good spin on the game and the story. But again, Gears Tactics, I think it deserves its spot. Gears of War UE/Reloaded. So this is a hard one. I had so many memories with the game, and if I want to be very biased, I'll put it at S plus tier because you're getting the OG Gears of War, plus you're getting more characters in the multiplayer. You're getting a 1080p 60 FPS. Now it's 4K up to 120 FPS, I'm pretty sure, but you're getting the most premium experience you can possibly play for this game. But at the very set time, it is still the first game. But if I were to actually rank them from the greatest, I'll put Gears of War 3 as the greatest Gears game, then 2, then UE, then 1, and then we can end it off there. I think that's good, fair enough for Gears of War. What do you think E-Day is going to be put on?